Episode 51, The Rescue. Outside the warehouse, Rudra signaled his security team to spread out. No one fires unless absolutely necessary, he ordered. Anaya's inside. The guards nodded and silently surrounded the building. Inside, the masked boss received a call. Boss! Rudra Khanna has reached the warehouse. A cruel smile spread across his face. Excellent. Let him come. He turned to Anaya. Today, both of you will die. The guards rushed toward the entrance. Suddenly, bang! The warehouse doors burst open. Rudra and his security team stormed inside. Anaya, he shouted. She looked up, relief flashing across her face. Rudra, don't come any closer. The villain pulled out a gun and aimed it at her head. One more step, and she dies. Rudra stopped immediately. His fists tightened. Let her go. The villain laughed. You think you're in a position to give orders? While everyone was distracted, Anaya quietly freed one hand using the tiny lockpick hidden inside her bracelet. The ropes loosened. She didn't reveal it. She waited. The villain stepped closer to Rudra, still pointing the gun at Anaya. Drop your weapon. Rudra slowly placed his gun on the floor. The villain smirked. Good. At that exact second, Anaya made her move. She slipped free, kicked the villain's wrist, and the gun flew across the room. Now, she shouted. Rudra lunged forward. The warehouse erupted into chaos. Security guards fought the masked men while Rudra protected Anaya from flying debris. The villain, however, escaped through a hidden back exit before anyone could catch him. Within minutes, the remaining attackers were arrested. Breathing heavily, Rudra turned toward Anaya. Without caring who was watching, he pulled her into a tight embrace. I thought I'd lost you. Anaya closed her eyes. So did I. Neither of them noticed. One of the captured criminals was staring at Anaya in disbelief. He whispered to another officer, That's impossible. Only a trained special agent fights like that. Rudra heard those words. He slowly looked at Anaya. Questions filled his mind once again. Oh, was she really? To be continued, Heavy Blackheart Fire Blackheart. Episode 52. Questions without answers. The police took the captured criminals into custody. The warehouse slowly became quiet. Rudra's eyes never left Anaya. The words of the arrested man echoed in his mind. Only a trained special agent fights like that. As they walked toward the car, he finally stopped her. Anaya. She turned. I need to ask you something. She smiled gently, trying to hide her nervousness. What is it? He looked straight into her eyes. Who are you? For a few seconds, neither of them spoke. Then Anaya forced a small laugh. I'm Anaya Sharma. No. Rudra shook his head. The girl I know is kind, innocent, but today you escaped ropes, disarmed a man with a gun, and fought like a professional. She looked away. I was just trying to survive. Rudra stepped closer. Don't lie to me. His voice wasn't angry. It was hurt. I trust you, but it feels like you're hiding your real life from me. Anaya's heart ached. She wanted to tell him everything. About the mission. About the attacks. About why she had entered his life. But she remembered her handler's warning. Your cover must never be exposed. I'm sorry, she whispered. I can't answer that. Those words hurt Rudra more than he expected. He nodded slowly. I understand. But his eyes said otherwise. The drive back to the Khanna mansion was silent. That night, Anaya stood alone on the balcony, tears filling her eyes. I hate lying to you, she whispered to the empty sky. At the same time, in his room, Rudra opened the small velvet box that had once held her bracelet. He smiled sadly. I don't care who you really are, Anaya. I just want you to trust me enough to tell me. Outside, neither of them noticed a tiny red light blinking on the mansion gate. A hidden camera. The masked villain, who had escaped, watched the live feed from an unknown location. He smiled coldly. The next game begins now. To be continued, Heavy Blackheart Fire. Episode 53, The Secret Call. The next morning, the Khanna mansion was unusually quiet. Rudra left early for the office without having breakfast. Anaya watched his car disappear through the window. She knew he was hurt. Not because she had lied, but because she couldn't tell him the truth. Just then, the pendant around her neck vibrated. She quietly walked to the terrace and activated the hidden communicator. Agent 17 reporting. Her handler's voice came through. The warehouse mission is over. Your cover is no longer secure. Anaya closed her eyes. I know. The agency has decided to end your undercover assignment. She froze. What? You are to leave the Khanna mansion tonight. Her heart skipped a beat. And Rudra? He will receive official protection from another team. No. Her voice was firm. The mastermind is still free. If I leave now, he'll attack again. That's an order, Agent. The call ended. Anaya stood silently, tears filling her eyes. If she obeyed, she would have to leave Rudra without saying goodbye. At that exact moment, Rudra returned home to collect an important file he had forgotten. As he walked past the terrace, he heard a familiar voice. Yes, sir. Agent 17 understands. He stopped. His heartbeat quickened. Agent. Slowly, he stepped toward the half-open terrace door. Before he could see Anaya, another voice echoed through the communicator. Your mission to protect Rudra Khanna is complete. Rudra's eyes widened in disbelief. He accidentally bumped into a flower pot. Crash! Anaya spun around. Rudra. He stood at the doorway, staring at her. His eyes were filled with shock. He had heard enough to know. The girl he loved was never just an orphan. She had been protecting him all along. To be continued, Heavy Blackheart Fire. Episode 54, The Truth Between Us. The broken flower pot lay scattered across the terrace floor. Neither Rudra nor Anaya moved. The silence between them felt heavier than any words. Rudra slowly stepped forward. So, it's true? Anaya lowered her eyes. Yes. You aren't just Anaya Sharma. She took a deep breath. My name is Anaya Sharma, but I'm also Agent 17, an undercover intelligence officer. Rudra stood frozen. The attack at the orphanage. It was meant for you, Anaya replied softly. I was assigned to protect you after intelligence reports revealed that an international criminal network wanted to use your company's global shipping routes to smuggle illegal weapons. When you were attacked, I had to save you without exposing my identity. Rudra finally understood everything. The warehouse attacks, the kidnappers, the way you fought. It was all connected. Anaya nodded. I wanted to tell you so many times. Then why didn't you? Because if my identity was exposed, the mission would fail, and you, your family, and innocent people could lose their lives. A tear rolled down her cheek. I'm sorry for every lie. Rudra looked at her quietly. I wasn't angry because you had a secret. She looked up. I was hurt because I thought you didn't trust me. Anaya's eyes filled with tears. I trusted you with my heart, but I wasn't allowed to trust anyone with my mission. For a long moment, they simply looked at each other. Then Rudra slowly walked toward her. He gently wiped away her tears. You've saved my life 3 times. He smiled softly. And somehow, you still thought I'd hate you after learning the truth? Anaya let out a shaky laugh through her tears. I was scared. Without another word, Rudra pulled her into a gentle embrace. You don't have to carry everything alone anymore. Anaya closed her eyes, finally allowing herself to cry. For the first time since entering the Khanna mansion, she wasn't an agent. She wasn't pretending. She was simply Anaya. And in Rudra's arms, she finally felt safe. To be continued, Heavy Black Heart Fire. Episode 55, Stay With Me. The terrace was quiet after their embrace. A cool breeze carried away the silence. Anaya slowly stepped back. I've broken too many rules already, she said softly. The agency has ordered me to leave the Khanna mansion tonight. Rudra looked at her in disbelief. Leave? She nodded. My mission is considered over. Rudra shook his head. No. She gave him a sad smile. It's not my choice. It is. Before she could reply, Rudra gently held her hand. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I don't know what dangers are still waiting for us. He took a deep breath. But I know one thing. I don't want to lose you again. Anaya's eyes filled with tears. Rudra, you entered my life as a stranger. He smiled. Then you became my friend, my family's happiness. And without me realizing it, you became my heart. Anaya's breath caught. She had dreamed of hearing those words. I love you, Anaya. The world around her seemed to stop. She looked into his eyes and saw no doubt, only sincerity. I don't care if you're an orphan, an agent, or the bravest woman I've ever met. I love every part of you. A tear rolled down Anaya's cheek. I love you too, Rudra. I tried so hard not to. But I lost my heart to you a long time ago. Rudra smiled and gently slipped the silver bracelet back into her hand. This time, it's not just a gift. It's my promise. A promise that no matter what comes next, we'll face it together. At that moment, applause echoed behind them. They turned around in surprise. The entire Khanna family was standing at the terrace entrance. Grandmother wiped away happy tears. I knew it. Arjun laughed. It took you both forever. Everyone burst into laughter. For the first time in weeks, the Khanna mansion was filled with pure happiness again. But far away, in a secret hideout, the masked mastermind watched the news of Rudra's rescue. He crushed a glass in his hand. So, the agent has finally revealed herself. His eyes burned with revenge. Then it's time to start the final game. To be continued, Heavy Black Heart Ring Fire, Episode 56, A Blessing, and a New Threat. The Khanna family couldn't stop smiling after hearing Rudra and Anaya confess their feelings. Mrs. Khanna hugged Anaya tightly. From today, no more tears. Only happiness. Grandmother laughed. Now we can finally start planning the engagement. Anaya blushed. So soon? Grandfather smiled. We've waited long enough. Arjun teased Rudra, brother, you looked fearless while facing criminals, but you're blushing in front of your future wife. Everyone laughed. For the first time, the mansion echoed with carefree happiness. Just then, Anaya's communicator vibrated. She quietly stepped onto the balcony. Agent K-17. Her handler's voice sounded urgent. The mastermind has escaped the country. Anaya's smile faded. We've also intercepted a message. What message? He has declared war on the Khanna family. Anaya's expression turned serious. I'm on my way. No. Her handler stopped her. Your mission has changed. From today, you are no longer working alone. A black SUV stopped outside the mansion. A young man stepped out, wearing a simple black shirt and jeans. He looked calm, but his eyes were sharp. Meet Agent Kabir Rao, the handler continued. He'll be your partner for the final operation. Kabir entered the mansion and greeted everyone politely. His gaze met Anaya's. It's been a long time, A-17. Anaya smiled faintly. Welcome back, Kabir. Rudra, standing a few steps away, noticed the familiarity between them. He walked over. Anaya, who's he? Before she could answer, Kabir smiled and extended his hand. I'm Kabir Rao. Anaya's partner. Rudra shook his hand politely. But something about those two words, Anaya's partner, didn't sit well with him. And for the first time since Natasha left, a tiny spark of jealousy returned. This time, however, the rival wasn't a villain. He was a fellow agent. To be continued, Heavy Blackheart Fire. Episode 57, Trust Me. The living room fell silent after Kabir's introduction. Rudra politely shook his hand, but he couldn't ignore the way Kabir and Anaya seemed to understand each other without speaking. Mrs. Khanna broke the silence. Kabir, have you known Anaya for a long time? Kabir smiled. For almost 6 years. We trained together at the academy and have completed many undercover missions. Rudra looked at Anaya in surprise. You never told me. Anaya lowered her eyes. I wasn't allowed to. Kabir noticed the awkward silence and laughed. Don't worry, Mr. Khanna. Anaya has never stopped talking about your family. Anaya's eyes widened. Kabir. What? It's true. Everyone laughed as Anaya blushed. Arjun leaned toward Rudra and whispered, Relax. He looks more like an annoying elder brother than a rival. Kabir overheard him and chuckled. I already have someone I love. Anaya has always been my best friend. Rudra finally smiled. The strange weight in his chest disappeared. Just then, Kabir's phone vibrated. His expression changed instantly. We have a problem. He placed a small device on the table. A digital map of the city appeared on the screen. The mastermind has planted explosives in one of Khanna Group's shipping warehouse. Everyone gasped. The bomb squad is on the way, Kabir said, but the timer is already running. Anaya's face turned serious. We don't have much time. Rudra stepped forward without hesitation. I'm coming with you. Anaya shook her head. It's too dangerous. He gently held her hand. You protected me alone for months. He looked into her eyes. Now it's my turn to stand beside you. Anaya smiled proudly. Then, let's finish this together. Kabir looked at both of them and smiled. Now that's the team I was hoping for. Outside, 3 vehicles sped out of the Khanna mansion toward the warehouse. None of them knew. The mastermind wasn't waiting at the warehouse. He had prepared a much bigger trap. Episode 58, The Mastermind's Trap. The convoy raced toward the Khanna Group warehouse with police vehicles following behind. Inside the SUV, Kabir studied the digital map. The bomb is somewhere inside the main storage building. We have less than 20 minutes. Rudra tightened his seat belt. We'll find it. Anaya, however, was staring out the window. Something didn't feel right. The mastermind is too clever, she said quietly. He wouldn't reveal his real plan so easily. Kabir nodded. I was thinking the same. As they reached the warehouse, the bomb squad rushed inside. Employees were evacuated within minutes. The timer on the scanner counted down. 1842, 1841. Suddenly, Anaya's communicator buzzed. A distorted voice came through. Congratulations, Agent A-17. You fell into my trap. Her face turned pale. What do you mean? The villain laughed. The warehouse bomb is only a distraction. At that exact moment, Kabir's phone rang. He answered immediately. What? His expression changed. The Khanna mansion has been attacked. Everyone froze. The family. Rudra whispered. The call continued. Masked men have surrounded the mansion. They're looking for confidential company files. Rudra turned and ran toward the SUV. We're going back. Anaya grabbed his arm. No. He looked at her in confusion. If we all leave, the bomb here could kill hundreds of innocent workers and officers. Kabir looked between them. We need to split up. Rudra refused instantly. I'm not leaving you here alone. Anaya smiled gently. You once told me we'd face everything together. She squeezed his hand. Trust me one more time. Kabir stepped beside her. I'll stay with Anaya. You go save your family. For a moment, Rudra didn't move. Then he nodded reluctantly. Promise me you'll come back. Anaya looked into his eyes. I promise. As Rudra's vehicle sped toward the Khanna mansion, Anaya and Kabir turned toward the warehouse. Behind them, the countdown continued. And somewhere in the shadows, the masked mastermind watched both locations on separate screens. Finally, his real game had begun. To be continued, Heavy Blackheart Firebomb. Episode 59, Race Against Time. The timer showed 9:57. Anaya and Kabir rushed through the warehouse with the bomb squad. There! Kabir shouted, pointing beneath a stack of cargo containers. The bomb was hidden inside a steel crate. The bomb disposal officer knelt down and frowned. This isn't an ordinary device. Anaya looked closely. It's connected to a remote trigger. The officer's face turned serious. Even if I stop the timer, someone can still detonate it. Kabir immediately contacted Rudra. Rudra, be careful. The mastermind can trigger the explosion remotely. Dash. Meanwhile, Rudra reached the Khanna mansion with the police. The main gate was broken. Security guards had already engaged the masked attackers. Gunshots echoed through the garden. Mom! Dad! Rudra shouted as he ran inside. Mrs. Khanna, grandmother, grandfather, Riya, and Arjun was safely hiding in the panic room. We're okay. Arjun called through the intercom. Before Rudra could relax, a masked man appeared on the balcony holding a laptop. I found the company server, he shouted. Rudra immediately chased him upstairs. The attacker jumped from the balcony to the terrace and tried to escape. After a brief struggle, Rudra tackled him to the ground and snatched the laptop. Police officers arrested the remaining intruders. Dash. Back at the warehouse. The countdown suddenly froze. 5 o'clock. The screen changed. A red message flashed. Remote activation enabled. Anaya's phone rang. She answered without hesitation. The distorted voice laughed. Agent the 17. Choose carefully. Save the warehouse. Or save Rudra. Before she could reply, every light inside the warehouse went out. Emergency sirens began blaring. Kabir looked around. He's here. From the darkness came slow footsteps. The masked mastermind had finally entered the warehouse himself. This ends tonight. He raised a gun and aimed it directly at Anaya. To be continued, Heavy Blackheart Fire Blackheart. Episode 60, The False King Falls. The masked man lowered his gun and laughed. So, Agent the 17. We finally meet. Anaya took a step forward while Kabir quietly moved to the side. You've been hiding behind others for too long, Anaya said. The man smirked. And yet, you couldn't stop me. Without warning, he pulled the trigger. Bang! Anaya rolled behind a crate while Kabir returned fire. The warehouse echoed with gunshots. The bomb squad hurried to defuse the explosive as the police joined the fight. The masked villain tried to escape through the back exit, but Rudra arrived just in time with another police team. So, you're here too, the villain sneered. This ends today, Rudra replied. The villain fired twice. Rudra ducked behind a pillar. At the same moment, Anaya charged from the opposite side. The three clashed in a fierce fight. The villain was skilled, but he was now surrounded. He suddenly laughed. You think you've won? He pressed a small remote. Nothing happened. His smile faded. Kabir held up another remote and grinned. Looking for this? We jammed your signal. The villain's face twisted with anger. You fools! He pulled out a hidden knife and rushed toward Rudra. Rudra! Anaya shouted. Without thinking, she stepped between them. The knife grazed her arm. Before the villain could attack again, Rudra landed a powerful punch, knocking him to the ground. Police officers surrounded him. It's over, Rudra said. The villain slowly began laughing. No! You've only defeated a puppet. Everyone fell silent. A puppet? Kabir asked. The man removed his own mask. I was never the mastermind. I only followed orders. Anaya's eyes narrowed. Who is your boss? The man smiled. You'll never reach him. He has been watching every move you've made. He is richer than kings, more powerful than politicians. And he is much closer to all of you than you can imagine. Before anyone could stop him, he bit down on a hidden poison capsule. Within seconds, he collapsed. The doctors rushed forward. But it was too late. The only man who knew the mastermind's identity was dead. Silence filled the warehouse. Later that night, in an unknown location, a man sat in a luxurious office, his face hidden in the shadows. On the large screen in front of him, CCTV footage showed Rudra holding Anaya's injured hand. The mysterious man slowly swirled a glass of juice. A faint smile appeared on his lips. So, my most loyal pawn is gone. He wasn't angry. He looked amused. Then he picked up an old photograph. It showed a little girl standing beside a man whose face had been deliberately torn away. The little girl was Anaya. The mysterious man whispered. You've grown up well, my little warrior. And now, it's finally time for us to meet again. To be continued, Heavy Blackheart Fire.
Thanks for listening. Stay updated for next part. Don't forget to subscribe.